Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. The title of our today's video is How to Send Instagram Lead Ads Lead to Discord Automatically. So I'm running a business and I'm using Instagram lead ads to promote my business, and I wish that as soon as a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ads account, automatically alert message should be sent to Discord to notify my team that we have received a new lead. For this, we are going to create a connection between Instagram lead ads and Discord. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So in Pabbly, we have the concept of trigger in action. For trigger, we are going to use Instagram lead ads, and for action, we are using Discord. So if you also wish to learn this process step by step, follow me through the screen.
Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video we are going to learn how to notify team on Slack for FlexiFunnels form submission. For this, we are going to create a connection between FlexiFunnels and Slack. To create this connection, I have opened the landing page of Pabbly simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as you will open the landing page of Pabbly, you will get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. But I am an existing user, so I am going to click on sign in. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting two applications, which is FlexiFunnels and Slack. So I'm going to click on Access Now. And now it is opening my dashboard, and to start with the automation, we are going to click on this button right over here which says Create Workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says Automations, and I want to name my workflow as Notify Team on Slack for FlexiFunnels form submission. And now we are going to click on Create. And now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now we are going to select our trigger application, which is FlexiFunnels. I am selecting FlexiFunnels right over here because I want that as soon as a new form is submitted in my FlexiFunnels account, automatically my workflow should be triggered. And for the trigger event, I am going to select new form submission. And now as you can see that it is giving me a webhook URL. So we are going to use this URL to create a connection between our FlexiFunnels and our Pabbly's workflow. So first I'm going to copy this URL. And then we are going to open our FlexiFunnels account. And this is my dashboard. From here we are going to go on projects and open project settings. And now from the left sidebar, I'm going to select my page I want to create this automation for, so which is PC integration. I'm going to click on edit page. And now we are going to scroll a little and select the element and click on settings. Again we are going to click on this settings and then we are going to click on connect here. And then we are going to go on webhook. And over here you can see that it is asking me the webhook name and the webhook URL. So first we are going to give this webhook a name. So I'm going to give it name as test. And for the webhook URL, we are going to paste the URL we copied from our workflow. And now we are going to click on save. And yes, you can see that successfully webhook updated. This means that we have successfully pasted and updated our webhook. Again, we are going to click on save right over here. And then we are going to click on publish. And then we are going to click on action. And then published URL. So we are going to open the published URL. And now over here we are going to do a test submission so that we can create a connection between our FlexiFunnels account and our Pabbly's workflow. So for the first name, I'm going to keep it as smart, last name as user, email as smart@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number as this. So after entering all these details, now I'm going to click on submit. And yes, you can see your data successfully saved. This means that FlexiFunnels has sent our data to our workflow. So we are going to open our workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the data response or not. And yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured the response. Over here is the first name, the last name, the email, and also the phone number. This means that our trigger step is successful, and now we are moving on to our action step. For our action application, we are going to select Slack because I want that as soon as a new form is submitted in my FlexiFunnels account, automatically my team on Slack should be notified. So for this, I'm going to search for Slack and select it. And then for the action event, we are going to select Send Channel Message. And then we are going to click on Connect. And as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Slack account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to click on add a new connection and then connect with Slack. And now it is asking you for the token type. So we are going to read the notes and it is saying enter the token type as either user or bot. So over here I'm going to enter it as bot. If you want to learn more about the token types, you can click on the hyperlink right over here. And then we are going to click on save. And now you can see that it is asking me for some permissions. So I'm going to click on allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for because my data is secure with Pabbly. And yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Slack account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me the channel name. So the name of my channel is New Lead Alert. So I'm going to search for New Lead Alert right over here and select New Lead Alerts. And then for the message, I want the message to be this. Hello team, we have received a new lead from FlexiFunnels form submission and these are the details. So as you can see that I have left these details blank. So we are going to map these details. Mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected FlexiFunnels as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. So I'm going to open my response and then we are going to search for name right over here. And as you can see, first name, last name. So first we are going to map the first name which is Smart and then we are going to put a space and map the last name. And we are going to do same for the email. So I'm going to search for email right over here, map the email and we are going to do same for the phone number too. I'm going to search for phone right over here and map the phone number. So after mapping this, now our details have become dynamic and these details will change with every new form submitted. And now our workflow is ready to run in real time. So we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the image URL. So I don't wish to add any image with my message. So I'm going to leave it as blank. If you wish, you can fill in the image URL and the image text. After that, we are going to give bot a name, which would be new lead received. And then it is asking me for the bot icon. So if you wish, you can give your bot an icon too just by pasting the image URL right over here. But I don't wish so. So I'm moving on forward. For the auto expand links, I'm going to keep it as true only. For the link username and channel names, I'm going to keep it as true. And for the reply broadcast, false. After filling in mapping the details, I'm going to go to save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received a positive message that our message has been sent to our Slack channel. So we are going to open our Slack and check that if the message has been sent or not. And yes, you can see, hello team, we have received new lead from FlexiFunnel form submission. These are the details. Name smart user, email smart@pabblytudes.com and the same phone number we entered in our form. This means that our workflow is successful, but I just want to test the workflow once and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So we are going to open our form. Again, we are going to fill in the dummy details to test that if our workflow is working in real time or not. So for the first name, I'm going to enter it as test, last name as user, email as test@pabblytudes.com and the phone number as this. So after entering all these details, I'm going to click on submit. And yes, you can see your data successfully saved. This means that FlexiFunnels has sent our data to our workflow, Pabbly captured the response, triggered the workflow, and further sent a message on Slack to our team. So this means that we don't have to go back to our workflow and click on save and send test request again. Directly, we are going to open our Slack channel and check that if we have received a message or not. And yes, you can see, hello team, we have received a new lead from FlexiFunnel form submission, name test user, email test@pabblytudes.com and the new phone number. This means that our workflow is successful and I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. So for our trigger application, we selected FlexiFunnels. For our trigger event, I selected new form submission. Pabbly gave us a webhook URL, so we used this URL to create a connection between our FlexiFunnels account and our Pabbly's workflow. And then we did a test submission. Pabbly captured the response of our test submission and then we moved on to our action step. For our action application, we selected Slack. For our action event, we selected send channel message. We connected our Slack account with our Pabbly's workflow, and then we selected the channel name. We drafted a message, and then we moved on forward, gave the bot a name, and then filled in another required details. And as you can see that I have left some of the fields blank because those were not the required fields. And again we clicked on save and send test request. And over here you can see the 2 messages I sent during this video. So if you have any queries related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.